In another case of people just will not take responsibility for their own actions, especially when there are people on the left these days, which, man, oh man, that's getting old. Don't worry though. I'm not just gonna pick on the people on the left all the time. People on the right do this shit too. But anyway, back to where I was going here. Fired Sucker Punch dev Drew Harrison says harassment campaign not tasteless. I would go more with horrid, disgusting, inhuman Charlie Kirk joke cost her the job. So Drew Harrison, the Sucker Punch developer fired for comments made after the murder of Charlie Kirk, is speaking out in the 2 months since her firing. Harrison has had time to reflect on what caused Sucker Punch to let her go from her dream job in an interview with gaming journalist Alyssa Mercante. Yes, because why is that Park Place calling Alyssa Mercante a fucking gaming journalist? That is a joke. But anyway, she says Sucker Punch fired her because of a harassment campaign led by what Mercante calls the seething online mass of Americans alt-right. Oh, that's right. You don't agree with me. You're alt-right. Sure. That's like everybody on the right that says, well, if you don't agree with me, you must be the alt-left. You must be the psycho left. Blah, 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 blah. I try not to do that shit. Not always successful, but I do try. Let's see, just hours after Kirk's assassination, Harrison went on Blue Sky to say, I hope the shooter's name is Mario so that Luigi knows his bro got his back. And of course, there were plenty of people who responded in kind to her with the same bullshit, like this brother fucktard on this. This is all on Blue Sky, right? Yep, Blue Sky. He died doing what he loved, being a transphobic, racist bigot. Yep, sure. She says, I thought I'm their entertainment for the day, Harrison told Mercante. I assumed it was going to go away, how it always has. Yes, because you've always just like when somebody gets murdered in broad daylight on camera, always just been able to say stupid shit like, I hope the shooter's name was Mario so that Luigi knows his bro got his back. I'm sure that that's something that everybody's always just been able to say out loud, right? Fucking retard. Let's see. It seems Harrison underestimated how much people cared about what it had to say. Streamer Asmongold, former Blizzard game executive Mark Kern, who now goes by Grums Online. Let's see what Grums said about this. I don't remember. Asmongold has put out the call for fighting game devs mocking or cheering for Charlie Kirk's assassination, which was fucking great. Post all your stuff in this thread, or if you want to be anonymous, send it along and I'll repost it. And they must be verifiable proof, as in screenshots. See, and this nitwit as well, right? Going, if standing up against fascism is what cost me my dream job I held for 10 years, I would do it again 100 times stronger. Yes, because celebrating someone's death is what these fucking people call standing up against fascism. At no point in their brain-lit little heads do they ever go, are we the baddies? Because if they truly thought about it for just a moment, maybe they would come to that conclusion. Maybe they would come to the conclusion of, if I want to restrict what other people are saying and force them to do the things I want them to do it, Is that not a form of fascism? But they don't think that. They think that you are dumb and stupid and evil, and they want you dead. People like her, whatever this thing is proof that they do want you dead. That's it. There's no padding on that. There's no cotton candy wrapping around it. They don't care if you die in the Charlie Kirk assassination was proof. The amount of lefties that came out saying that him being murdered in broad daylight was a good thing is proof that they do not have any moral humanity left in them whatsoever, and they want you dead, period. They don't care about you. Please stop pretending, or please stop trying to care about them, okay? No, I'm not saying go out and do bad things. Obviously, don't do that. Sorry, I got on a little bit of tangent for a second there. A prominent right-wing streamer published a very dangerous YouTube video about the Kirk assassination yesterday. In it, he suggests political violence is 90% from the left and that the right will no longer bring a knife to a gunfight. Now, do I think, I don't remember who said that, but do I think you should say we're not going to bring a knife to a gunfight? No, that's just fucking dumb. But also, it was being said emotionally, so take it with a grain of salt, right? But anytime one of these lefties, and I say lefties like a particular type of lefty, okay? If you lean to the left, I am not talking about you, all right? If you lean slightly more to the left than I do, I'm not talking about you. If you think it's okay to murder somebody in broad daylight and celebrate it, no matter who they are, I'm talking about you. If you think it's okay to, I don't know, put people in camps because they don't think the way you do, I'm talking about you. If you think it's okay to force some type of punishment on someone because they won't use your preferred pronouns because your feel-bads might be hurt, I'm talking about you. So just to clarify those things, okay? Okay. Anyway, like I said, this is just another case of someone not taking responsibility for their own actions. And is it only the lefties that do this or the leftardos that do this? No, obviously not. There have been plenty of right-wing, over-the-top YouTube commentators or podcasters and all that BS that do the same thing too, who yell and scream and piss and moan against the other side like yelling is going to make a difference. Sure, I'm passionate when I do videos. I'm a little bombastic when I do videos. I'm a little hyperbolic sometimes when I do videos because that, I don't know, that is just my stick, I guess. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think that this is just another case of people not taking responsibility for their own actions? Oh, give me the answer down below in those comments. And, while you're at it, hit those like and subscribe buttons. It would certainly help out tremendously. I thank you. Have a great day.